something major might be brewing in Minnesota, and this time, it's not just off-season speculation or draft buzz. Reports are heating up that the Minnesota Vikings are deep in conversations with the Pittsburgh Steelers about acquiring one of the most dominant forces in football, seven-time Pro Bowler T.J. Watt. Yes, you heard that right. T.J. Watt in purple and gold might just become reality. If it does, it won't just be the biggest move of the offseason. It could go down as one of the most transformative trades in Vikings history. Let's break this all down. The Pittsburgh Steelers, known for their blue-collar toughness and rock-solid loyalty to their stars, have been operating in full-throttle mode since the 2025 offseason began. They stunned the NFL world by trading for wide receiver DK Metcalf, moved young star George Pickens to Dallas in a bold shakeup, and then sent shockwaves through the league by signing Aaron Rodgers, a future Hall of Famer and one of the most polarizing quarterbacks of this generation. Their message was clear. They're not rebuilding. They're reloading. And they're aiming to win now. But amid all those splashy moves, a quieter but far more dangerous situation has been brewing. One involving the face of their defense, T.J. Watt. Watt skipped minicamp, reportedly unhappy with the progress, or lack thereof, on a contract extension. He's currently due around $21 million in the final year of his deal. But for a player of his caliber, that number doesn't reflect his true value. He's seeking to reset the edge rusher market, potentially demanding upwards of $42 million per year, a number that would place him above even Myles Garrett in annual salary. That number has apparently made the Steelers pause. At 30 years old, with a history of playing through injuries and coming off a second half of the 2024 season where the defense struggled, Pittsburgh has yet to commit. And now, insiders are saying the team is listening to offers. This is where the Minnesota Vikings enter the picture, and they aren't just listening. They're reportedly all in. This isn't a reckless move. It's strategic, calculated, and perfectly timed. The Vikings already boast one of the most dynamic offenses in football. In 2024, despite playing musical chairs at quarterback, cycling through Josh Dobbs, Jaren Hall, and Nick Mullins, they still managed to go 14-3. That's a testament to coaching, depth, and talent across the board. But where they truly struggled was on defense, especially when it came to generating consistent pressure. They lost Danielle Hunter in free agency, and while they drafted Dallas Turner and brought in Jonathan Greenard, there's still a clear need for an elite, game-changing edge rusher, a tone setter, a nightmare for offensive coordinators. Enter T.J. Watt. The connection makes even more sense when you consider that Brian Flores, Minnesota's defensive coordinator, knows Watt better than most. He coached in Pittsburgh and understands exactly how to utilize Watt's explosiveness and motor. In fact, Flores already engineered a top 10 pressure rate defense in 2024 without an elite edge rusher. Now imagine what he could do with T.J. Watt anchoring that unit. Let's talk about production. Watt isn't just a big name. His numbers continue to back up his greatness. In 2024, he totaled 61 tackles, 11.5 sacks, 19 tackles for loss, and earned a 92.2 PFF grade, ranking third out of over 200 edge rushers league-wide. That's not a player past his prime. That's a guy still operating at the height of his powers. Financially, acquiring Watt wouldn't be easy, but it's doable. Watt is under contract, but he's pushing for a massive extension. That's where Minnesota's current roster construction becomes crucial. With rookie quarterback J.J. McCarthy still on his inexpensive rookie deal, the Vikings have rare cap flexibility. General Manager Kwesi Adofo-Mensah has built a roster designed to be aggressive when the opportunity arises. This is that moment. According to reports, the Vikings' proposed trade package could include a first-round pick, plus a defensive contributor. Perhaps someone like DJ Wonnum or a depth linebacker. It's a steep price, but for a proven elite pass rusher with plenty left in the tank, it might just be worth it. If the deal goes through, the Vikings' front seven could become terrifying. Picture this. Dallas Turner rushing off one edge, T.J. Watt crashing off the other, Greenard causing havoc inside, Ivan Pace Jr. blitzing downhill with Harrison Phillips and Byron Murphy Jr. plugging the interior. That's a violent, high-motor, versatile front that could wreck game plans from week one. And don't forget about the secondary. Minnesota's back end is young and aggressive. Add in a truly elite pass rush, and suddenly this defense goes from promising to top 5 contender. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, it's a bold, high-risk move. But that's what championship teams do. They take calculated swings when the window is open. Justin Jefferson is entering his prime. The team just drafted a franchise quarterback. The NFC North is competitive, but wide open. Minnesota isn't trying to build for 2030. They're going for it now. And a player like TJ Watt could be the one who tips the scales. So here's the question for Vikings fans. Would you do it? Would you part with a first-round pick and a role player to bring TJ Watt to Minnesota? Would you pay him top dollar to anchor your defense? Let us know what you think in the comments. If you're excited about the possibility of TJ Watt joining the Skol family, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Whether this deal happens this week or at the trade deadline, one thing is certain. Just being in this conversation shows how far this franchise has come. This is Victor from Report Vikings, and if this move becomes real, the NFC North better start watching film now, because TJ Watt in purple and gold could be an absolute problem.